All right, Cancers, this is part two of your video. Let's get it. So, in your previous video, your number was three, right? Your number was three. Go back and watch the videos, right? Go watch the dates. I'm putting the dates up there. That's kind of putting you ahead of schedule, right? So you're closing out a cycle. Rose-colored glasses have been removed. You're trying to get ready for this new cycle, right? And so whether the rose-colored glasses were removed forcibly or gently, a lot of you all, thank you so much for putting your comments below by letting me know that whether they were removed forcibly or gently. Take good care of yourselves, please, please, please. Just like you would schedule an appointment with your reader, if you feel like, if you believe in therapy, maybe it's time for you to schedule an appointment with your therapist to really, aid in just your healing process. Removal of rose-colored glasses is not always the easiest thing to do. It really isn't when you're thinking, okay, I can't even believe I felt like I was blindsided. For some people, depending on what it is. Some people, it's just like, hey, it was inevitable. I'm just moving on, whatever, whatever. So let's see what's in your cards. Like I said, some people are really, it's just starting to catch on to some people that you would rather do it alone than stay connected, excuse me, in business or in love, and love means friendships as well. Like you would rather go, you're like, okay, time's up. I need to go ahead and close out some cycles. Some people are really awakening to the fact that you're a sweetheart and you're going to continue. The way you're going to remain a sweetheart is if you enforce boundaries, right? Let's go. All right, this is the second part of your reading. Second part of your reading, right? You'll see the date you'll see when it goes up. You'll see the date. You can watch the video several times. It's going to help you if you watch it several times because you watch it one time, you see the date in there, you're like, oh, okay. Oh, this date hasn't come yet. Maybe I should wait until that date. No, because this is what's to come. All right, let's get into it, Cancers. Let's go. Let's see what's in your cards. That's right, discipline. Discipline yourselves not to put those rose-colored glasses back on. I mean, unless it's, you know what I'm saying, a fashion statement. Unless it's a fashion statement, right? But so here we have the Ace of Pentacles. Well, what was the motive? The motive is time. People want to. People want your time. They gave you the cold shoulder in the past, or maybe they took a long time and reply, whatever was going on. Something gave you the cold shoulder for whatever reason. Maybe they were tied or tethered to some other people, whoever, whatever. As far as you're concerned, you're not looking for their acceptance and their approval anymore. Whatever it is, whatever it was. I feel like there's an energy that was kind of like giving you kind of the cold shoulder about some stuff. Maybe it took them a minute to figure out what the heck was going on because the rose colored glasses were removed from your face, and they thought maybe you wanted to be a part of, somehow be a part of their cold existence. I don't know, but sources are saying discipline yourself, hang in there with yourself and discipline yourselves. Here we have the Dame of Pentacles. Here we have there it is, Six of Pentacles. There's two types of energies that really felt like you were looking for their acceptance and their approval, but some people are in for a rude awakening. Here we have the Dame of Pentacles. That's you, dancing to the key of life. Not looking to be a part of some stuff, both in your personal and your professional life. That's what I'm talking about, Cancers. That is what I'm talking about right there. People are shocked that they can't. I'm telling you, they cannot believe. Some of your family members, remember, time is relative, but some of your family members didn't invite you to stuff, didn't include you in stuff. You were the last option, whatever. Some of the people that was in your life up until this, and they may be still in your life in this cycle, but again, somebody feels liberated. Here you are sitting on your throne, carefully vetting your thoughts. For real, you're sitting on your throne, you're down to earth, you're relatable. There it is, you sitting on your throne again, King of Wands. What you said you will not be anymore is a Judas to yourself. That's what somebody said. You will not betray yourself anymore. So for real, disciplining yourself. And again, you're asking yourself, what is the motive? When you ask yourself, what's the motive? You're saying, why was I on the fence for so long, allowing certain energies to just let people talk about me behind my back and waste my time? And why would I keep investing my time? It goes back to the Five of Pentacles, the emotional wounding. Somebody not wanting to see that somebody wasn't as innocent as they thought. right? Yeah, somebody's connected to some kind of an organization that people just wanted to be, like I said, they wanted to stay connected to, the pocketbook, the wallet, whoever you are, the energy of money, somebody was staying connected to. And an organization could mean they could be connected to, let me get somebody else an example. The organization could be they connected to a mindset that state keeps you could it may not be it could be an organization, but it's a mindset. I got to stay connected to the money, right? You, Cancer, being the money, it's a mindset. I got to stay connected to Cancer because somehow Cancer has access to money, if that makes any sense, right? Because some people call it gold digger or whatever. For you, it was more or less like I'm looking for acceptance and approval to some degree with two types of energies. And so something started when somebody between the ages of 0 and 7, maybe somebody's parents gave them the cold shoulder, and you were looking for acceptance and approval. It's the same spirit. That's why I keep trying to tell people new levels is not new devils. It's just it's a different body. It's the same. You had the same feeling left out in the cold with something somebody wasn't telling you. Yeah. That's why it's hitting some people like a ton of bricks. So, and more money is coming across your path. Some of y'all are going to start noticing as soon as you cut certain people off, all of a sudden, your money starts coming across your path. For real, because it's the energy. It's energy. All of it is energy, right? But you had to make up in your mind, your third eye being wide open, watch these same energies that was giving you the cold shoulder, that thought that you wanted to be a part of their world and their life and stuff. Watch, all of a sudden, they start trying to warm up to you. Their third eye is now open. And look at you. 10 of Pentacles. That's right. You're not looking for acceptance and approval anymore. Somebody's in a totally different headspace. Totally different headspace. Like I said, there you are. Two types of energies. And two types of energies could be tied to a lot of energy. So we're crystal clear. It could be tied to a lot of energies, right? Both in your personal and your professional life. Once people realize you're not a pick me, please pick me. Please, I just want you to, I want to be the favorite parent. I want to be the favorite, in-law. I want to be the favorite. You know what's coming to mind? The movie The Fockers. Meet the Fockers. Where the brother-in-laws were kind of sort of fighting for the father. Well, they weren't fighting each other, but just like the next in line for something. One of the brother-in-law says, forget that. You could never be perfect in their eyes. So I feel like somebody could have been like, fighting for some kind of acceptance, even though people saw you as the one who was holding the bag of money, bag of whatever the currency is, right? Bag of wealth, right? But anyway, you're not looking for people's acceptance. That person is gone. That's a death card, death rebirth, right? That person is gone. And so that's where the discipline is going to come in, Cancer. You got to discipline yourself and say, you know what? I worked hard to get to my throne. Let me adjust my crown. I'm not looking for anybody's acceptance and approval. Source already accepted and approved you, both in your personal and your professional life. Whoever the energies are, whether you are the parent or the adult child, you've already been accepted and approved by Source. Whether you're the employee or the employer, you've already been accepted and approved by Source. Whether you're the in-law or the mother-in-law, father-in-law, son, daughter-in-law, you've already been accepted and approved by Source. So that's why you said you're no longer going to be in a Judas in your own spirits. Here we have the King of Swords, Judas in your own circle. So both in your personal and your professional life, you're balanced out. Feeling strong again. That's right. Somebody feels like a teenager again. This is youthful energy. Somebody's feeling stronger now, right? So your any energy level has increased. Here we also have the Six of Swords. You're just moving through a rite of passage, right? It's two situations in particular Source has been saying move on from, develop some kind of strategy. As you're moving through your rite of passage, you'll meet many people. And some of those people will be on your frequency as it relates to certain things, and some of them won't. You're going to have to weigh your pros and cons. That's it. Really, I mean, for real. Yeah. Whoever you're building a legacy with, you could be single and ready to mingle. But when you weigh the pros and cons, and you're saying, nah, the cons outweigh the pros, let me keep right on moving forward. Right? I was already in forward movement. Let me keep right on moving forward. Some of those jobs that you accept, hey, sound good in the interview. The first 3 weeks was good, but then after a while, stuff started going down here. I started feeling the same way, left out in the cold, wasn't a whole lot of, whatever. Hey, let me start recirculating my resume again. Same thing. The old you is gone. Here we have the Three of Cups, so I definitely see you in a posture of gratitude. Definitely in a posture of gratitude. Yep, here we have the Hierophant card. Yeah. Somebody could be dealing with a Taurus, or somebody could have Taurus somewhere in their birth chart. Hierophant card, right? Hierophant card connects us to a higher mind or an innate spiritual understanding of things. Like you have an innate spiritual understanding of why people are the way that they are. Why somebody is very stubborn, why it's hard for them to move beyond that. And the only thing that gets their message, that gets their attention, is when you stop yourself. When you stop yourself. So when you stop giving time, stop looking for acceptance, stop. That ended, and you learn how to discipline yourself. That's the only way people were able to wake up out of whatever trance they were in. So, and recognize that you don't have a problem enforcing boundaries. Hopefully that makes sense, Cancers. Hopefully it makes sense to you, because hopefully that resonates with somebody. So they're gonna have to learn how to get a strategy going. Like I said, it's two types of energies in particular. They're gonna have to figure it out. Whoever it is, they're gonna have to figure something out. Whoever, they're gonna have to learn how to put together a strategy as far as money is concerned. Because whatever they're connected to, it don't have anything to do with you. They looking for some kind of acceptance and approval. It can be something as simple as a person who's trying to keep up with the Joneses, and somehow them being connected to you connected them to something other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm connected to Cancer. It could be something as simple as that. It could be something as dark as, somebody owes somebody some money, and somehow they connected to you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. It could be anything. But the bottom line is that they're gonna have to figure it out. Whoever it is, they not saying anything. They here we have the Knight of Pentacles. So, like I said, it's like you're a hard-working person. They got to start working hard too. I feel like some people have really just taken your time for granted. Here we also have the Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, and I said of a Knight. They're gonna have to work hard too and stop looking for people's acceptance and people's approval. Like I said, trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to show everybody that they got this, they got that. They're gonna have to, they're gonna have to work just as hard as you work. So, trying to impress people. That's what I feel like you're dealing with. You're dealing with some people who are trying to impress other people. So you trying to teach people. People just like the energy of wealth, the energy of money it has to be it's a mindset. Like I said, like the book right here, The Psychology of Money, it's a really, really good book, because some people, like I said, it says timeless lessons on wealth, greed, and happiness. Some people will ride you until you literally you can't breathe no more. Like literally, if they can keep coming back to you like an ATM machine, they'll keep coming back to you like an ATM. They got to develop some kind of a strategy. Somebody has to develop some kind of strategy. So, but I feel like the bank is closed. You know what, Cancer, looking at your cards here, you all attract a lot of people who are not living the truth. A lot of you all, because I feel like, and I've been saying this for a while, and y'all can look it up yourselves. I mean, do fact checking on your own. You all are the money sign of the Zodiac. Money and mother sign of the Zodiac. The energy of money is very attracted to you all. You all are incredibly smart. But when I look at your cards here, it looks like a lot of you all have been Judas to yourself, because you're looking for acceptance and approval. And instead of, like, when Source says, I need you to go ahead and cut that off, I need you to stop overthinking this and move forward, that's the part that hurts people. Yeah. That's the part that hurts people. They're looking for acceptance and approval. I got to stay connected. I don't know why I can't cut these energies off. So it's just like, but the new you, that's right. You have an innate spiritual understanding of things. You know why. You just got to discipline yourself. That's it. King of Wands, and they watching every little thing that you do. Here we also have the Strength card, right? Watching everything that you do, right? This is a mastering spirit matter. You know, you learn how to heal yourself. You know how to tap into your strength and heal yourself, and learn how to be meek, you know, when it comes to financial situations. Here we have the Empress card. And so the Empress card is again connecting us to abundance. You know, you're giving birth to abundance and prosperity. I don't, you know what, looking at the cards here, I really feel like somebody is, I really don't feel like you're shocked, Cancer. I just don't get that in. I just feel like somebody just said, let me take off these rose-colored glasses and let me just see things for what they really are. Let me see who wants to stay connected to me for what they can get from me, and let me see who source wants me to align myself with, where they work just as hard as I do. That's what I'm saying. They're not looking for other people's acceptance and approval either. And we can get rich together, right? In business and in love. So that's what I'm seeing. Yeah. Page of Cups. Good news is coming across your path, and you are heavy on some people's mind. And so as we are, it could be new love. If somebody wants some new love, but some good news is coming across your path, right? Whatever it is, here we have the Six of Wands. You're back in the saddle again. So this is where, like I said, somebody's going to feel like a teenager again. You're back in the saddle again. I'm seeing you victoriously moving on from some things. This is where I see your prayer and meditation life increasing. Here we also have the Four of Cups. So, yeah, you've already moved on from some disappointments. You're not stressing over some, you're not stressing anymore. Here we also have the Three of Wands here. So it's just saying to you, take a leap of faith. Booked and busy and not burdened at all. Somebody, that's what I'm saying. Somebody, some things happening. Here we have the Ace of Wands again. That third eye is open about two types of situations. Somebody just been dealing with some energies that, like I said, are lazy. I mean, I don't know. It's no other word I can say it. That people want you to work, and they just want to benefit from it. But I see you becoming very wealthy. And here we have the Knight of Cups here, right? And you learn how to save yourself. Somebody learn, I mean, for real, somebody learn how to save themselves from that mindset of, I gotta stay connected to people until people just pass me some crumbs. Somebody, I don't even know if y'all are even wired like that, for real, Cancer, for real. Here we have the Two of Pentacles here. I see you're aligning yourself with some energies, y'all. I mean, this is nice. Here we have the Three of Swords. Yeah, you moved on from some disappointment a long time ago. You're just trying to help people to get away from that mindset. Like, develop some kind of a strategy. You know, wake up from the nightmare. Here we have the Nine of Wands here. Yep. Lots of duties and responsibilities, also known as booked and busy, not burdened at all. You spoke something into existence. Like, somebody has gotten so good at manifesting. You know, you had to leave some circus situations behind. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's planting new seeds somewhere else. Six of Swords. You're just moving on from the disappointments. Wow, Cancer. Wow. The Moon card. The Moon aligns us with illusions, but it also aligns us with delusions. Who's delusional about you moving forward? And it's just no other way. Like I said, this is part 2 of your video, and we're gonna go ahead and close this down because you leaving the past behind. You left the circus behind. You're not gonna be people's fools anymore. You're not wanting to be a part of something where people are being cold-hearted towards you at all. Source is aligning you with your people, so make sure you take them blindfolds off. And you got the rose-colored glasses off. Don't go back to that. Discipline yourself. Source is saying it's time for you to dream bigger. Hang in there with yourself. Somebody's moving forward to a more blissful life. What I say? Take the blindfolds off. And now that the blindfolds have come off, this used to be you. Now this is them. Crying. Can't figure out like Who is telling them? So how come how do they know? Because again, that Tower card came down. That's why Source says discipline yourself. And if I feel like if it's a loved one, this is where you make your demands. Okay, you need to start speaking up and telling me some stuff, because I'm not going to sit here and just try to read your mind. You need to tell me what's going on. So, but the day of saving people, that's over. Source is putting you around a whole new group of people. 4, 5, 10. Yep. Hold on. Source is putting you around a whole new group of people. That's what somebody got a smile on their face. Source is putting you in a whole new group of energies. Yep. Yeah, you got some good news coming through. So start thinking, Source, in advance right now about being around other creatives who are not just riding your coattails inside your vault door. They just want to be a part of something you're a part of. You want to connect with other people who are operating in their light. Something has been fulfilled. So in Major Arcana, 0 is the first card. You know, somebody's embarking on this new journey. And then the World card, it would be like, okay, it's fulfilled, right? So this is a person who is balanced out, divine masculine to divine feminine. It just whole and complete. Like I said, something has been fulfilled. You've gone from top to bottom with people. You already know who, you already know the signs. And when people give you the cold shoulder after you say you can't do something, you don't get phone calls or text messages, or what they're using as a pawn to hurt you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, or whatever. You've already been from top to bottom to that in friendships, job situations, let me just say personal and professional life. And you decided, hey, the old me is gone. People want to be stubborn. Hey, you tap right into your strength and say, hey, listen, cycle fulfilled. Clip, clip. This is the Empress card. Now people want to hold on to stuff and they want to be stuck. You're like, listen, I understand you need some time to process, but this is becoming a pattern. And so it doesn't feel good. So you're not with their pattern of behavior. So, matter of fact, I feel like if you're still talking to some people, Cancer, and because I feel like people want to reach out to you. They want to reach out. They want to talk to you about some stuff. I feel like your response is going to be not a problem at all. I understand. Because some people are feeling some kind of way. But overflow is coming your way. You have the gift of deja vu. Like I said, remembering the future. Somebody's an incubus. Somebody is really battling a sex demon. Somebody is really battling a sex demon. Somebody apologizes for hurting you. It's time for you to step through your portal. You have the gift of deja vu. If you were to tell people that they were battling a sex demon, whether it was a succubus or an incubus, they would think you were crazy. That's why I have videos on that, Cancer. They are connected to my knowledge channel. Just go and look up incubus and succubus on my knowledge channel. I walk you through incubus and succubus over there. Go over there and check it out. Send them the video so they can watch it. Yeah, somebody is they dealing with something. They have star quality, but star quality means that they have purpose, just like everybody has purpose. That would be star quality. We're not talking about necessarily celebrity. And so Source is saying, it's time for you to take a leap of faith. Your new home awaits. Like I said, somebody is relocating. So congratulations to you on that. Your new home awaits. So you got to create the change that you want. And that's the impartation that you're passing down to them. It's like if you just like a person who has a, and this is where it's coming through. It's like just like a person who has a, food addiction or drinking addiction or whatever kind of addiction that they have, there's nothing you can do to save them. You can just say, hey, look, you can have a conversation with a person and just say, hey, that's a demon you could have inherited a demon. You know how people say, oh, such and such a disease, it runs in the family, right? But then you see everybody eating the same thing, and you're like, okay, it doesn't run in the family. If somebody just switched up to a healthy alternative, then you would see these things get cleared up, right? You've heard people say that, right? So you're closing out the cycle in love. Yep. Archangel Michael, the dispenser of justice, is in your favor. And so whether you have a court case or whatever, but justice is in your favor, meaning that you don't have to be indecisive about closing out the cycle. They're going to have to learn how. I feel like all the time, all of this is money. Time is money. All the time that you've invested in talking to people about Judas spirits being around them, that they need to cut certain people off. They need to learn how to develop some kind of strategy, increase their prayer and meditation life. Somehow the conversation is going to hit differently this time because they're going through a tower moment. And so you've decided you're not doing an injustice to yourself anymore. And that's why it's hitting a lot of people. That is why it's hitting a lot of people. And so whoever they are, they apologize for hurting you. Now people want to talk to you. They want to be open to you. But like I said, it's time to open your vault door. So, yeah, whatever. It's something that's very serious going on. But for you, I don't think you're gonna be shocked. I don't think that you're gonna be shocked at all. All right, Cancers. All right. Yeah. So like I said, you're closing out the cycle in love and moving on. Some people just they so stubborn until all hell breaks loose, and then they wonder why is my life like this? Why are you so afraid to adapt? That's why I talk about birth charts so much. But here you are, abundant. 888. I am abundant. Yeah. As you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow into all areas of your life and creating a place for abundance. Yeah. Some people right now are feeling some kind of way because they want to be accepted by people, and you had to learn. I feel like you had to learn the hard way. You had to learn the hard way, and so that's a lesson that people will live. Death does not mean somebody's going to die. Death could also mean that somebody's going through a rebirth of powerful transformation themselves. They're going through a metamorphosis themselves. They just going to have to learn how to discipline themselves and learn how to cut ties with energies that's stopping or blocking them from reaching their full potential and going into abundance and prosperity. They're going to have to learn how to leave some people behind. So I feel like you're already there, Cancer. I feel like you're already there, but I feel like these are loved ones that you're gonna have you tell them to, whether they blood relatives or not. But I feel like you tell them you having a very difficult. I don't know if it's a hard conversation for you because I feel like you're gonna be on a plane somewhere, recharging and resetting. But just a conversation, I feel like for you, it's just gonna tell people you may be dealing with, you may be having a problem with something. Like you may be really struggling with something that you've been trying to help people with. So that's where the discipline is going to come in, because I feel like somebody's going to come to you crying, Cancer. I feel like somebody's going to come to you crying, saying that they have a problem, and that they need your help, and you've been trying to help. You've been investing time, but it's because you're already in your vault door. You're not looking for the acceptance and the approval. Here we have affirmations for relationships. I am surrounded by healthy, happy, peaceful people. I attract healthy relationships. I speak my truth. I listen to understand another's truth. I am grateful for the genuine love in my life. I am supported by those who reveal my best qualities. I give love and receive love. I release attachment to all against my highest good. Yep, you've connected with some energies that were on the dark side of the number 8. They succumb to passive and powerless behavior, and or they're egotistical, materialistic, and forceful. So, like I said before, when people are trying to be accepted by, obviously it's a term, keeping up with the Joneses. Who knows whose last name is Jones? Somebody's name could be Jones, but the term, like trying to keep up with, keep up this image. Right, somebody that can be trying to keep up an image that they can't really live up to, and now they have to figure it out, right? Yeah, so yeah, so like I said before, it's just like I said. like keep up with, some social status, this wealth, popularity, this kind of thing. Like a person who was like, who was the actor? It was, oh my goodness. There was this, well, you see this a lot on social media. Like somebody may say, oh, guess what? This person, they played on my favorite show or whatever. Look at them, they working at a grocery store, but at least they're making an honest living, right? Or people's pride, they're gonna have to come down off that pride, that thing. You all are an incredibly innovative sign. Like you all know how to make different ways of making money. They're just as smart, whoever this is, they're just as smart as you are. They have brain power. They have that's like a person who's saying, okay, they face an eviction, but they too proud to go work somewhere that's going to get them a paycheck. So that's what source is saying to you, is like some people, like I said, they trying to keep up with something, and I feel like you all are just, it's time has run out. I feel like time has run out. I don't know who it is. Maybe somebody living with somebody. Maybe you gave people a job. Maybe, you kept giving advice. But remember, 24 hours in a day, all the time you spent talking to someone, praying for some people, pouring into some people. They didn't hear you because all they saw was, oh, let cancer work themselves into the ground, and I'll just be on the receiving end of cancer working hard, because people know that you all, like I said, very passionate about what you do. You all are not afraid to roll up your sleeves and get it done. So people are going to have to learn that work ethic. That's what I have for you, Cancers, and I will see you all in the next video. Remember, this is the second part of the video. I believe the first one was number 3. Right, like I said, just like I said in your previous video, you all know how to take lemons and make lemonade. Take the bricks that were thrown at you and build empires. And look, this is the result of it. And that's how people are trying to skate by, I don't know, they thinking maybe, I don't know. But that's what I have for you. I'll see you all in the next reading. Alrighty, Cancers. Bye.